out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Down he goes.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. Looking for room. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Syracuse's offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. Running inside, it's Miller. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Fires to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. The give is to Miller. Swamped immediately.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Angeli. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ball just in. At the 39, it's 3rd and short. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Looking for the marker. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on 4th down does that. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. To the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. keeps it himself. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Making his first move. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Quick give. It's Miller.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Turns it upfield.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go play action with Angeli. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here comes the heat. Got rid of it just in time.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Sells to fake. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Holly, what do you have?
Here on the Sentinel sideline, they are fired up for their running back. He just set a new conference record for this season for rushing yards. This sideline is electric, and they are going to continue to ride him here. He's got more work to do in this game. We'll see what he gets done here on the next drive. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. On the option. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Bentley. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Gunderson. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
They were trying to set up the screen. They were trying to take advantage of this pass rush, but man, that defender, he beat his guy so quickly, he just blew the play up.
Punt is on its way. Fields the punt. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing kicker. Defense.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Looking for the edge. Uh-oh, look out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Sentinels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Turning it on. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield 2 yards behind the line. And the Sentinels line up to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Steve Angeli. Right side, it's Miller. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Right at the line. Nice move to keep running. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Works the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. From the gun, it's Miller. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. He's got 43 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the 1st game of the season. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing Angeli. Back's got it on the screen. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins. You saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're all over it. Unloads in the nick of time.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Syracuse will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Trying to get the corner. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
And the Sentinels will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it in. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, 3rd down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Timeout taken on the field. It's the second called by Syracuse. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angeli. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes a deep grab. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Pulls it. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just... They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And they'll try it again after the inexplicable delay of game penalty, 2nd and goal. The run inside. It's Miller. Taken down.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 25. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through.